Okay, welcome to another Season 2 Sugar-Free League game. We've got Paragon 5 and Wasted Potential tonight, which is a pretty important matchup as they're both tied for first place right now. 11-5 is the record coming in here, so this match should pretty much determine who's first place at the end of the season. There's a few more games to play, and of course there's a possibility for an upset, but almost guaranteed that this match will determine who is first place and who gets the best seeding for playoffs. So yeah, it could matter quite a lot come playoff time.
Yeah, seeing some jungle targeted bans coming out here from both sides actually. Gragas being banned away by WP and Ka and Ivern being banned away on the side of Paragon 5. Forgot what that plant guy's name was, as luckily haven't been seeing too much of him lately.
Well, Pure Acid, we've seen a lot of stuff banned against him. We'll see if they go with the Jax or Jinzhao here, but he's had sort of a champion pool of about 4 champions right now, and just enough to avoid that entire ban out of his entire pool. So it took him a while, but he finally got 4 champions, and now teams have to debate what they want to do, but it looks like they're just going to go with the Kennen ban here, and then on the other side we got the Nocturne to round it out. So like you said, a lot of jungle focus for both sides. We'll see what the first pick is here. Lucian still available, but Morgana gonna be the first pick here for Paragon 5 for Mick Obama down in the bottom lane there with McTrump, and I assume that'll be paired up, and they're gonna play another protect McTrump style, which seems to be what's worked best for Paragon 5.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty much been their key to success lately. Especially with a lot of the top, like the shakeups that's been happening around the top lane. So what's been consistent.
On the other side, we're going to get a Sylas here. Still flexible, and this may affect some of the decisions later on now that the Sylas has been picked. Paragon 5 doesn't want to give over some good ultimates, so may affect what champions are picked for Paragon 5, seeing the Sylas here. As Zaya going to be locked in. Of course, Rakan's still up, but with Morgana picked, probably unlikely that'll be picked. So you'd expect they'll grab it here before the second ban phase and get that bot lane together, or maybe they'll just leave it open. We'll see what they do here, but either way, Sylas and Zaya the response, and now a Vladimir here. It looks
the Paragon 5, the Paragon 5 special. If you leave that champion up against this team, they will pick it every game. It's just a really solid pick, and just about everyone on the team actually can play it. Even McTrump lately in the solo queue, and Norms has been practicing it. So 3-way flex picks are always really strong. Fnatic showed off last season, and
well, Kai'Sa gonna join the Morgana there in the bottom lane for McTrump. Makes a lot of sense here, getting the Morgana early on to protect the Kai'Sa, and then now that Gandhi locked in the Zaya, they're pretty confident just going with the Kai'Sa, because even if you go over the Zaya-Rakan combo, it's going to be pretty hard for them to get something done because of Morgana's Black Shield there. So you feel pretty confident with that lane, I think.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have went with the Rakan here. Like, yeah, the Zaya-Rakan lane is really tempting, but Rakan hard loses to Morgana, like not only because of the Black Shield, but also if you try to engage, I'm just gonna Q and you're just gonna look dumb. Like you're just gonna stand there for 2 seconds and my team's gonna kill you. I don't know. I don't like the Rakan pick here. It's Zaya, but
does have some potential later on. Obviously, Spell Shield can only be used on one person, so always the potential to do something later on. And with Flash, you can get dodged up binding, so you never count the Rakan out. But yeah, Morgana very good into that, and Darius and Jarvan now gonna be banned away.
I like the Jarvan being banned. The champion's really strong right now. A little bit of respect to Cow, banning away the Aatrox.
So 2 bans actually at him, and Gragas there and a Nocturne. So a lot of topside map focus so far, it looks like, for Wasted Potential. Just kind of giving McTrump what he wants mostly, and then just really focusing on getting an advantageous top lane matchup, it looks like.
It's kind of funny to me because they just double ban top laners, but this Vladimir could be heading top. They could have already have picked their top laner.
Very possible. You got to be careful of that with a flex pick, but you have to remember both sides have that flex pick here. The Silas and Vladimir can both move
That is
around.
true.
So we'll see what the plan is for both those guys. Is Kane going to be picked up? So we'll know the jungler here for Pure Acid. Going to go with the Kane, Jackson, Zhao, both open. But the Kane, well, there's going to be a lot of sustain. The Silas Kane in the team fight going to be pretty tough to deal with. So Kaisa definitely have to invest in some grievous wounds. But a lot of mobility now on the side of Wasted Potential. Paragon 5 not as mobile, really. And especially not these. You're going to be locked in there. He's got a little bit, he got a little shuffle in his step, but not as mobile, you know, as some other things here. But that should mean that Vladimir is in the top lane and Zir will be in the mid lane. And looks like we're going to get a Lee Sin in the jungle here for Solarica. So, you know, all in all, ended up being a pretty interesting draft for them in the end. But Paragon 5 has got a lot of team fight power there and some good, strong laning, as Sejuani will be the pick at the last second here, which strengthens their team fight even more.
I like it. So this pick here is for Wasted Potential. Octormundo. Okay. All right.
Well, I think they're definitely doubling down on the healing, it looks like. The Grievous Wound should shut down about half the team that Wasted Potential is put together here. As soon as Kaisa picks up Grievous Wounds, Azir.
Maybe Mundo is good into Vladimir, I guess.
And yeah, early on you could see how with Vladimir's long cooldowns, you could understand why it's, you know, it's pretty hard to push the Mundo out of lane. And,
yeah.
At a certain point, the Mundo just kind of won't die to the Vladimir, either in the side lane. But
that is true. Mundo will become unkillable at a point.
Well, I would say against other teams, he would pretty much come unkillable. And I'd say that's true in the side lane against the Vladimir, and even the Sejuani tries to come down. But against an Azir Kaisa later on in the game, you know, I say as soon as they get
Executioners and a Morelos comes online.
Yeah, and a few other items, you know, the Rage Blade and maybe a few crit items, and you know, Azir he gets Morello and, you know, a few other items like you said. The Mundo, well, he's not gonna die fast, but he'll die in the team fights there. So it's certainly very strong here, but doubling down on this healing dependency is a little bit risky to me, because now you have 3 champions that are super dependent on it, and Zai and Rakan heal a little bit as well. So yeah, the Grievous Wound's going to get a lot of value this time for Paragon 5.
I really like the difference in comps here, because on the side of Wasted Potential, you have this comp where you send Mundo in basically, and the other 4 members of the team, not named Zaya, dance around the fight with Mundo in the center. Whereas on the side of P5, this central fight around this, just central group of 4 champions. Else just like the one person alone just tries to kind of get that one pick off to the side, like the Kaisa trying to ult or something like that. High mobility team fight on the side of Wasted Potential. To land that really good shuffle. Gonna be really hard to land the Morgana ult. Really time the Vladimir ult.
You think that the Kaisa is gonna have a tough time navigating this team fight even with Morgana. Azir has a much easier time. He's got the range, and Vladimir's got that pool, so he'll be able to get around. But Kaisa gonna have a difficult time with her limited range getting around, even with her mobility. Gonna be a little difficult for her. But yeah, you'd have to think that late game is definitely going to be Paragon 5's once we hit 30 or 40 minutes. Even the Mundo with Spear Visage and Adaptive Helm and Warmogs and all this stuff, eventually he's just gonna die with the percent health damage from Kaisa and Azir pounding away with his soldiers. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, if this
really
game
the
goes
problem.
late.
You do have a very powerful mid-game skirmish, right? I think the Kayn, once he gets his form, Silas an item or two, and Zyra Khan in the mid-game, Morgana's spell shields, longer cooldown, can only hit one person, so they can definitely move around. And while Zyra Khan isn't a great lane into Kai'Sa Morgana, I think you still are winning that lane for the most part.
Yeah, you should be able to push the wave reliably at the very least. Um, Especially with the buff to Zaya's W, giving even more bonus attack speed.
Yeah.
Should help out a lot.
So the straight up fight early on should probably go their way, and more wave clear. So you'd think the Zyra Khan lane there for waste potential will be able to get pressure there and maybe allow themselves to put to get early dragons or just get pressure around the map, maybe get some plates down and try and get an advantage that way, and then pour the pressure on in the mid game. Maybe make a big Rift Herald push there when you're really strong, because when Kayn gets that form, like that's actually a pretty big meaningful spike, and I think you take Xayah at that stage too in Silas, so perhaps that's an opening for them. But yeah, you got to be very, very cognizant of the fact that you cannot take this game late, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's just how games against P5 are. If you go late against P5, you're gonna have a tough time. That's why they usually try to play into is the late game. Very rarely do they actually draft for an early.
Well,
Games are hard today, guys. I'm sorry.
they did, pick very heavily into this late game composition,
Yeah.
though. That is the one thing, right? They were having the Lee Sin, decided to go with Sejuani in the end for Solarica, and that, makes sense in general, because like, all right, well, who's really good at team fighting in the jungle? And, because we want a team fight, well, Sejuani, but you have to worry about the fact that, hey, like, we still need some early game presence, and right now they really don't have that. So Paragon 5, there's a potential for them to lose some fights there, or have some difficulties early on.
I'm just glad that the Zyra Khan combo skins.
Yes, the duo of
You have
skins.
no idea how tilting it is. Khan. Watch your 80 carry lock in Xayah. Have Samsung Galaxy Xayah. And you're just like, why am I even here? It's just the worst time. Because you're going to get people like me in your game that are going to say something in all chat.
Well, I guess a little trash talk never hurt anyone. That's never gone the wrong way, so I'm sure everyone's happy with that anyway. Looks like the pause coming to an end, so should be hopping back into it. A few pings coming out here, but looks like everyone's spreading out for the most part.
Yeah, it's just going to be 5 point. Looks like.
Solarica's pretty far back here. There's a few openings, maybe, but
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Still, though, if you were going to pick a jungler that wanted to capitalize early, I don't think Kayn would be it for Pure Acid. The ganking power, not really there for him.
I would have actually liked to seen Jin Zhao. Xin Zhao?
Xin Zhao. The dude with the spear, that guy.
Yeah, the stabby spear guy.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better pick here as well, to give you a bit more early game presence.
Ugh.
Oh, that's not where... Oh no, Mick Obama. He's got the Ignite on him, and that's going to be first blood here over to Endril. That was definitely not the right place to walk. And he had the flash, but didn't use it. Thought maybe he was just dead anyway, so... First blood going to go over. No chance to go back and get items, though. Now looks like a red buff start for both junglers. The Kane is on the red buff, not starting in one of these small camps. Something, and also lethal tempo there for XQZ. So that's interesting that he went for that. We usually see area or comet for more laning power here as we get McTrump able to dodge out on that. Well, battle dance in from Endril, but takes a lot of health. Nick Obama wasn't quite back in lane yet.
I was forced to pop the health potion.
But now we got to fight in the mid lane here. XQ, you know, thanks to Rutledge's sustain, is doing not taking as great a trade as he would have liked there.
Some really good
potion charges used.
footwork from Vizier there to sidestep what probably would have been a knock-up into quite an extended combo from Silas.
Here we got another W in here. Endril's found the knockup into McTrump. Heal gonna be used to keep him safe. Flash from Endril. McTrump's gonna flash as well, but he will survive. And now the gank coming in. Here comes Solarica. Has found the knockup, and looks like both bot lane members are gonna go down. Gani, Donut, and Endril both fall here. As we got a gank in the top side. Pure Acid coming in, but the pull used. And looks like Soul My Son is gonna get out A-okay. Yeah, but maybe gonna be forced to back now and use that TP. McTrump survives the initial aggression, able to turn around with help from his jungler, and now got themselves in a much better spot than just giving up first blood there.
It was actually on the engage from the Sejuani there with her Q. The Gragas E trick where you E flash
If the
to
Arctic
get that
Assault into
extra
the
little bit of
fall,
range. Yeah.
makes it much harder to dodge as well. So the few tricks learned from Gragas going to help out on the Sejuani as well there for Solarica, and made that gank happen. 2 kills. Both of them went over to him. There's more fighting in the mid lane here. Rutledge just found the knockup. Gonna go in, use the ignite, and he might just get at the barrier. Gonna keep him alive for just a moment longer. XQ! One more minion? Yep, it will! Oh my goodness, the minion auto follows him, and Rutledge finds the solo kill. I thought, oh no way that minion auto was gonna kill him, but just being level 4 there. Now those minion autos still do a lot of damage, and down he goes.
So, speaking of a theory stabby guy, when I started playing League of Legends, and I was like, I'm not gonna get too invested in this game, right?
Yeah.
I used to like not know the champion names very well, so I'd like call Hecarim like horsey guy, and like.
Well, here comes the binding. Endril has gone a little bit too far. The heal gonna keep him alive. Gani Donut gonna find the root, and it looks like he finds a kill on a McTrump. Mick Obama, though, has found the trade here onto Endril. I don't think he's got a way out, though. He's gonna probably die to Gani Donut. Here's the Dark Binding. Mick Obama, Pure Acid on the chase. Gani Donut, the Feather Pullback not gonna do any damage. But Flash follow from Pure Acid. And looks like Gani will do the same. They find the kill, and now Solarica, he's forced to run. He'll be okay, but 2 kills in the bottom lane go over. Paragon 5 had a slight advantageous position there for themselves, but threw it all away as wasted potential comes back. Just the 1 kill for Gandhi, but both bot laners die on the side of Paragon 5.
I like watching Mundo versus Vladimir. Matchup.
It is rather soothing. They just kind
Because
of hit
neither
each other
champion
over
is
and
gonna
over.
do anything. Each other, poke, and then heal back up. This is proper League of Legends. How the game should be.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of bashing on each other until someone dies to a gank or get too low and forced out of lane, but it's just a bunch of trading back and forth there.
Don't have to worry about mana. Don't have to worry about anything.
You just as soon as you get something off cooldown, you just use it.
What a magical time. I wish I didn't have mana. Fui the new enchantress.
Rutledge here is trouble in the mid lane. Oh, able to use that Azir ult for himself and saves him with the wall of soldiers. Just barely getting out there. Gonna be the Proto Belt first for Rutledge there. As he heads back to lane with a few extra items. McTrump also went for that Kinesia shard very early on. It's like very interesting purchase there.
It's to go Stormrazor.
Stormrazor first is still
Even
the
though-
option, you think?
Yeah, so when you go Stormrazor first, it gives you like your upgraded Q, if I remember correctly, like instantly. And then it also gives you like half of your E, I think. The move speed one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
getting those Q and E evolves are probably the two best evolves she's got, so.
Yeah, like that's why you build Stormrazor first, even though Riot has told us multiple times to not build Stormrazor first on Kai'Sa. It's what Korean players do a lot. Like if you ever watch the LCK, just about every Kai'Sa that you see builds Stormrazor first item.
I like how the Riot like keeps telling people like, don't build the champions this way, and they're like, but it's the best way to build it. They're like,
But
Pyke
what else
isn't
are
a
we
tank,
supposed to
don't
do?
build him
Go
tank.
AP? Like, maybe if you didn't make a champion solely reliant on damage, weird, people wouldn't build damage items.
Yeah, I just like the whole saga of people coming up with actually like a build that actually works on this champion, and then like Riot's like, but we don't want you to play him that way, and it's like, well, but it's the best way, and it's
Like,
actually good this way, and they're like, no, you can't do it.
Can't
gonna
do
let
that
you.
anymore. We said so.
We said you can't do that, so you can't. It's like, all right.
We asked nicely the first time. Now we're just gonna make it to where you can't.
Well, now ult used by Regen Pride here up in the top lane. Looks like they're gonna just again trade back
Block at
and
each
forth.
other.
Yeah. No one gonna go down here yet. Just a few 100 gold is the lead for wasted potential right now. 4 to 3
Yeah.
in kills.
Actually, funny enough, like just about the entire gold lead on the side of wasted potential is 100 for Mundo, and the rest is on Rakan.
And now we got a gank in the bottom lane. Here comes the Rakan in. Found the knock on Mick Obama. Flash forward. Rutledge gonna find the kill in the end. And now McTrump trapped. He's got 4 members coming in to dive him underneath this turret. And he used the E to go movement speed. Now the ult back out, but nope, that's not enough. The Rakan with the quickness, and Pure Acid also falls in the ult, but here comes the TP in. They found the bot lane, but now Pure Acid, he's probably going to fall as well. Solarica is here, and there you go. A double kill coming in for Sold My Son, and well, that wasn't exactly how they wanted it to go, but they do get 2 back. Paragon 5.
We got 3 back.
Yeah, Paragon 5 got a couple kills back there.
Yeah. You got
3 in total, 2 right at the start. So an okay trade overall, but they do lose TP advantage there. As the Mundo will have that up first, and he's getting a lot of tower damage done, but they're going to go for the Drake, seizing this opportunity where they are a couple men up there in the bottom side of the map. And it looks like they're going to get the mountain here. So Paragon 5, I think, very happy with that play overall, but again, they lose a little bit on the map in exchange for that dragon and the kills.
I think 2 turret plates though is definitely worth.
Now
a
Mick
TP.
Obama, well, he's just dead. Okay, never mind. Go back to what you're
Yeah,
saying.
he just, yeah, it's Kane. It's a jungler versus a support.
Well, now we got to fight in the top lane here. Soul, My Son, is going to find the kill in the end. A very nice play using the ult and pull at the perfect times. It just barely comes out on top. And didn't have quite enough magic resist there. Vladimir had already completed the Ionian boots and the Proto Belt, so he had a significant item advantage as just now the fully completed Spear Fist is going to be coming in for Mundo.
Speaking of Ionian boots, I'll get back to what I was saying in a minute about the trade there a minute ago. But shout out to that Sona that was on stream last week. See you buy Ionian boots on Sona again. I will come to you to learn how to play that champion correctly.
You are very hung up on this. I remember you
It was
were
so
furious.
livid. You have no idea. It was just like the most tilting thing possible. It was like, I'm gonna forget about it. It's probably the best. But anyway, back to the TP play from Paragon 5. So the fact that they got Mountain Dragon on the back end of that made the entire play worth it. Kaisa, look at Azir. Once they hit like Baron spawning, they can look to take Baron almost immediately, and there it's gone. Snap gone. Like as soon as they go on that Baron, it is gone.
Gank in the bottom side here. Looks like the Zyra Condudo gonna have to make a grand escape as Mick Obama coming in finds a stun onto both of them. Now Solarica, he's got the stun, and McTrump gonna go underneath the turret. Rutledge though, he's underneath the enemy turret. He's gonna use his hero ulti to push XQ back. Furass coming for the gang. He's gonna flash out and make sure he stays alive for Jim Pride and Sold My Son. More fighting there up in the top side, but looks like they're not gonna die. So 2 for 1 across the map, and looks like Pure Acid and Rutledge going to get some tower plates. But looks Paragon 5 gets the advantage in kills. As now Soul My Son, back in here on Regen Pride. But again, I don't think either's going to die. Well, maybe. They're still going at it. Soul My Son here. He's got the pool. He might just get Regen Pride here. Yep, there he goes. The explosion from the blood comes through, and another solo kill up in the top side. Sold My Son with 4 kills already here. And the second solo kill against the Mundo.
Can we just watch the top lane the rest of this game? It's so fun.
Here comes Endril and Pure Acid looking to find the kill. They find the knock-up. Oh no, the Kayn gonna pick up the kill. That's not where you want to back. A shutdown comes through. Pure Acid on 5 kills now. The lead killer? Lead as the most. He's got the most kills in the game. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's. Here in about a minute and a half, the second Mountain Dragon comes up, and if you're wasted potential, you cannot allow that to go over. Alright. This team with double Mountain Dragon is gonna take Baron or any objective they want in the snap of a finger.
That's gonna be pretty hard to stop, though. They have lost the turret there in the bottom side. They have mid priority, but have lost bottom priority. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting sort of map state right now, where both teams are missing a turret there, and so you're gonna probably have like an advantageous angle coming from the bottom side there for Paragon 5, and from the top side there for wasted potential.
It's definitely gonna be a contested objective, or at least what should be a contested objective.
The bot lane for wasted potential, though, has rotated up to the top side, and now Paragon 5's bot lane going to join them there. The Mick duo.
Hey, you used the name.
It does. It honestly, it sounds like a sandwich at well, I'm not going to give the advertisement, I guess, but you know, at that restaurant that starts with Mick.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny. I learned this morning while I could not sleep because sleeping is very hard. OPL is actually sponsored by that restaurant that starts with M.
The OPL is interesting, but now we got a gank here in the mid lane. Rutledge gonna flash over the wall, but no, the Soul Shackle's gonna come through. Mick Obama with a kill. Regen Pride, now he's walked too far forward. Gonna have to use the ult. He'll get away though. TP coming in. All 5 members from Paragon 5 gonna be in the mid lane here. Pure Acid is in a flanking position if they want to go for a fight. Wait attention, here they come. Pure Acid with a lot of damage. XQ forced to use that stopwatch. Pure Acid in the backline though, he's spent a lot of damage. Down he goes, and now 2 dead for wasted potential. They've just got 3 left. Regen Pride, he's trying to run away. He does get away here. Donnie Donut also going to survive. No, get bound up underneath the turret. He might die now to XQ. He finds a kill back, but he will die. No, 2 kills. traded in exchange for Gani Donut, but he goes down in the end. A 4-for-2 trade overall as XQ and Sold My Son go down on the side of Paragon 5, and everyone but Regen Pride fall for wasted potential.
Yeah, and this is going to just be the second round Dragon going over as the prize of that fight.
Rutledge though trying to get
red buff
something
is
back.
pretty hilarious. Ooh, good bind.
Very, very nice few minutes now for Paragon 5. They are in a really nice position in the Kaisa. Very strong. The Azir has actually gone for the Luden's Echo, not for the Nashor's Tooth there. Well, perhaps one of the reasons he went for Lethal Tempo was to get the extra attack speed he's missing from not going Nashor's Tooth.
That is pretty interesting, actually. I've always seen Azir go Nashor's Tooth first item, but I don't play the champion, so...
Zaya also on that Essence Reaver here as we get Rutledge and Sold My Son in the bottom side. Now Pure Acid coming. He's found McTrump in the jungle. Gonna use the ultimate. He's gonna land the kill, but he's gonna go down himself. A 1-for-1 trade. McTrump, Pure Acid, go down in the jungle. Still no grievous wounds picked up for either side here as Rutledge and Sold My Son gonna go at it. And looks like the Hemo play gonna come through. Rutledge, he's got a little bit of healing, but not enough. Sold My Son finds the kill. Make that 7 for him. Oh boy, we were talking about the Kaisa, the Azir. They've got 1 kill each. And now the Vladimir, well, we gotta worry about him too. Death cap on the way for him. He's got 7 kills and 2,000 gold up on his opponent. And that's a large portion of the lead right now for his team, which is about a little over 2,000 gold for them total.
Yeah, but this is where you want your Vladimir to be. You want him to just be as big as possible, as early as possible. The sooner he's online, the much harder this game becomes for wasted potential.
Well, he's got the death cap, so yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult for them right now to deal with him.
Death cap with 8 Dark Steel stacks.
Yes, he does have the Dark Seal there with the stacks as well. So he's got a lot of AP. And probably, well, he doesn't kill the Mundo quickly, but he'll kill the Mundo. And we got a gank here in the bottom side. Regen probably going to use the ultimate. He's trying to run out, but he's got no flash. Some CC coming in here, but that's Tenacity really helping out. So My Son, yep, they're just not going to... They just don't... Like, they have the damage to kill him, but they don't really have like enough CC to keep him there, even with a Sejuani. He just pieces out. In exchange, though, Waste Potential going to get this turret top side after that unsuccessful gank in the bottom side for Paragon 5, which helps out there a little bit with the Baron pressure, getting that extra turret in the top lane. Going to make things a little bit easier in terms of contesting on objective now that they have given over those 2 Mountain Dragons. Like you said, that thing's going to die very, very quickly, so they've got to be wary of that. Has, yeah, more beating on each other there in the bottom lane.
Ugh. That healing is something else.
Oh, well, here, the ult used here from Sold My Son. He's got the power transfuse, now Regen Pride. Well, he dodges out in that last explosion, but he might not. Oh, again, he's dodging away, but the transfuse is going to come through eventually, and down goes the Mundo. Sorry for the missing nameplates there. We've had that trouble all game. Don't really know what it is. It's a bug with the game, not me. I haven't changed any settings, so I have no idea what's going on with that, but...
Yeah, it's just a spectator bug.
Yeah.
Because small company.
Small indie company here is Pure Acid going with a gank here in the side lane, but Sold My Son. He's got the Empower Transfuse. Now here comes the Rakan Endril. Oh, good stopwatch. Going to buy time. And now flash forward on it. Oh my goodness. Pure Acid going to survive just barely. Almost a huge outplay there from Sold My Son, but he goes down in the end. A shutdown. XQ getting ganked here by Rutledge. These year ults go. Oh, they knock each other away. Rutledge. That's not where you want to be. McTrump comes in with... He's going to help out in the side lane there. He might just find Rutledge. The red buff is there. The flash follow. McTrump going to get the kill in the end after suffering a little bit more damage. So both teams lose a guy in the side lane here. But now, the inner track to the Baron for Paragon 5 with Azir and Their Kais is still alive. Rift Herald gonna be dropped in the bottom lane while this is happening.
And honestly, this Baron's just gonna go over. Kane's on his way, but he will not be there anywhere near in time.
And you're right, the Baron does go over, and now Gani Donut's gonna have to find his way out soon. The feathers are flying. It's Pure Acid. Oh, a big shutdown into the backline. He's found.
Yeah.
McTrump, McObama, though, with the stopwatch, gonna buy himself some time.
Blue form right now?
He's Assassin Kane, yeah.
Okay, alright. I was like, god dang. Ah.
Yep, he's been blue form
Good
for
call.
about 8 minutes so far. I think since 14 minutes he transformed.
Yeah, he's using Odyssey Kane, right?
Yep. That's
Yeah,
why he's
it's
got
kinda
the,
hard
like,
for
the
me to
double-sided scythe there.
Fun fact, in the Odyssey storyline, Sona was like Kane's property in that until she like ran away.
Fun facts with Super Sugoi.
It's mostly just Sona trivia. Sometimes it involves other champions. Talia was taught how to master her powers by Yasuo.
There you go.
If anyone doubts me on that, I can send you the screenshot for it later.
I'm sure there's
Right,
gonna be
it said
a lot of contention over some of this Odyssey lore. As again, no grievous wounds for either side so far. The Infinity Edge coming in for Gani Donut.
From anyone is kind of concerning.
Yeah, you'd think it would have come through by now, but no. No one has got it.
Not a single ounce.
We got a Vladimir, a Mundo, a Kane, a Silas. No one has got grievous wounds.
Looks like Mundo and Vlad are just gonna do Mundo and Vlad fights again.
And Power Transfuse, so much healing, but now, oh no, Regen Pride in trouble. 4 members here for Paragon 5. They find the kill in the side lane, and no response from Waste Potential. We're not in position. The Muna goes down, and Paragon 5 make it out alive.
Yeah, Azir actually did just pick up a Morello's.
There
so
we go.
we do finally have the Grievous wounds.
It took
We've done
24 minutes, but we got it.
We have done it. Someone in comms finally must have said, hey, somebody should probably buy that.
I think that was the plan all along for the Azir, but again, it kind of crazy that no one has picked it up yet in terms of the 80 carries.
I also think you're correct on the assumption of the lethal tempo, so you don't have to buy Nash's Tooth, because
Yeah, it looks like he's not going to buy it.
Yeah. At this point, why would you buy it?
I don't know.
Also, they did buff Azir's attack speed per level, like his attack speed growth.
Oh, that's nice.
So, I guess you really don't have to buy Nash's Tooth anymore.
Yeah, probably enough. And you get bonus attack speed in your kit, right, as well, the W. Something gives you attack speed there.
I'm gonna pretend like I know Azir's
Okay.
spells.
Azir gets bonus attack speed. He's got a lot of attack speed.
He does a lot of spear stabby dudes. That's all I know.
He's got a lot of them.
And at some point they form a wall.
Well, now Pure Acid. Okay.
Oh.
He did not bring his winter coat to this game. Completely froze it. I mean, that's just dangerous. Like, that's hypothermia right there. Forget being stabbed. I mean, like, winter, like, frostbite, that's just as bad, and it hurts more, probably.
No, I don't think you would feel it because it's, like, frozen, and it just kind of, like, falls off until frostbite. I don't know. I don't think it would be that painful.
Maybe not. I don't know. I've never had frostbite.
Frostbite?
I can tell you, when it's cold, it just hurts your body, man. When it's like negative 10 out and you're just like, oof. It's just that's just an oof. That's an oof moment.
The lowest I've ever been outside in is 8 degrees.
Okay, then where do you, like, you clearly don't live in like a cold region then, because that's nothing.
In Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nothing, man.
It's like 30 sometimes.
Sometimes it gets below freezing. Oh no.
I gotta tell you, it was quite funny to see the cold snap, even though it wasn't really funny because people died. I apologize. It's for me to see because Northerners are always like, it's 60 degrees. I guess they're gonna have to get their winter coats out when they're talking about people from the South. So it's just like really funny to me to hear Northerners complain about the cold.
Oh, you got a gank in the side lane here. It's only going to be used for Soul My Son. Flash out the transfuse, and now, so Derica, he's going to come in, try and help out Regen, try and stop Regen Pride, but Soul My Son, well, he doesn't need any help. He's winning that fight. Now we got another 2v1 here in the bot lane. Oh, a huge flash from Gani. Don't going to use the feathers, pull back, find that kill. Regen Pride now. He's in 2v1. Pure Acid has been forced to leave. He's too low. Oh, so Derica comes in a huge play to help out his top laner in a 2-for-1 trade across the map.
Those Gragas mechanics sure are coming in handy on this Dwani.
Paragon 5 looking strong here. 6,000 gold lead, 24 to 15 kills. And it looks like they're going to take this inner turret here in the bottom lane. As Baron going to come up soon, so they've got another chance to burn that objective down.
Ugh.
I just think it's hilarious how if it ever snows in like anywhere below the Mason-Dixon line, they just go insane. Like it's...
Oh, dude, like the snow on the ground, like you can't drive in that here.
Like, yeah, no one has any idea how, A, how to drive in it, and B, they don't have like snow tires or anything. So you guys are just like, it's just a mess. Like the city's just like shut down for days, I'm told.
Like the snow doesn't last that long here, but yeah, for like the entire duration of the snowfall, yeah.
And we're getting that.
It lasts for like 2 hours here.
We're getting Nashor's Tooth though. XQ's building Nashor's Tooth now, so I don't really know what's going on anymore.
Or he could be building Triforce, and it's just next level plays.
I did see the 80 Kale recently went Triforce first in the rapid fire cannon. That was.
Is she taking Klepto?
I did not. I don't remember actually.
Because Klepto Kale apparently is the hot spice this week in solo queue.
Get your free LP here.
Not really. Kale's still pretty bad, but yeah. I mean that's the concept.
I played her once and she was just like I thought she was terrible.
I haven't played new Kale yet, so.
I laned against her and played her, and she just seemed bad.
Well,
like
I mean,
level 16, the champion's insane. Like level 16 Kale's incredible.
But you have to get to level 16.
Yeah,
which
and
is
any time before level 16, you're a bad champion. Level 16,
it's
you're
like
a great
Cassidy,
champion.
even less of an early game.
Yeah,
impact.
like Cassidy is an early game champion compared to Kale.
Yo.
Now we got a fight breaking out here. The ult was found in XQ. He's going to use his ult to try and buy some time. He's going to go down the end, though, and looks like, well, that's a lot of damage coming through from the Vladimir, and nope, waste of potential. They've just got their jungler left. McTrump on the chase. He's going to turn back around here. Yeah, waste of potential. That's not the team fight they were looking for. 4 of them fall. Pure Ass going to stay alive, so that means no Baron. But Paragon 5 is our sets on the base instead.
I don't know. I think they definitely could have Baron there, but
don't want to risk it. They've got the inhibitor, so they just like, all right, screw Baron, I guess.
Play.
Why risk the 50-50, I guess? And now they're on the Nexus turrets.
They're going to take more.
Yeah, they've already taken 1 Nexus turret here. They got a few seconds left, but looks like they're gonna say sayonara and just head out while they are ahead here, and they certainly are ahead. Almost 10,000 gold here, and now dominating the map with super minions coming down the mid lane in just a moment.
These team fights are a source of whiplash if you're not careful. I'm dashing back and forth, the Kaisa dashing, the Azir dashing, the Sylas dashing.
It's a lot of dashing. There's a lot of dashing going on.
Sometimes I do honestly, truly enjoy the fact that I do not have a dash on most of the champions that I play.
That's until you get an assassin on top of you and like, wow, I'd really like to.
And then yeah, you really wish that you had some way of not having that assassin on top of you.
Like, I don't know, like something like some sort of mobility that
Move with me from one location to the other. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
within like a short amount of time so as to create distance between you and the opponent.
Preferably on a fair but not long cooldown.
That sounds like something that'd be good to put into a champion design.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the new enchanter support that we're getting this year has a dash.
Or
shielding
we
ability
could get rid of
on-
all dashes and make everyone just stand, make everyone a melee champion and no more dashes, so everyone just has to stand, look at each other, and hit each other. I think that's how League
I
of
don't like
Legends
this
should be.
idea. I have to disagree.
That's top lane.
You're within melee range of Athona.
But here he
but
is,
Athona's
the
dead.
Baron gonna go over here. The Kai'Sa gets the last hit on that one. Your ass and not gonna get the steal, and he goes down inside the pit. Flash over from Sladerica. He's gonna find the Rakan. Endrill's in trouble here. The quickness only gonna buy a little bit of time, and now Rutledge being chased. And yep, I think he's gonna die too. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Wasted potential. I think they're down and out here. Game 1 is gonna go over to Paragon 5. They've got the Baron buff, 3 dead on wasted potential. So, oh my goodness, Gandhi's dead too. No way. And sold my son. A flash in, finds the kill. Regen Pride, the lone member standing.
I'm sorry.
That's a rough way to end the game there. Getting flashed on by a Vladimir. And it's Paragon
Full combo
5.
by a Vladimir too.
Yeah. Paragon
There's
5.
nothing
ends it
worse
here.
than a Vladimir ulting just one person.
Well, that's going to do it for game 1 here. Paragon 5 take it 33 minutes in. Rather solid performance from them.
I wish they would have won 1 second later. Literally 1 second later.
Why
Because
is
the
that?
game time would have been 33-33.
Well, the ending game screen says you're 3 seconds off. It says 33:30. So,
Okay. Okay.
so 3 seconds later. And you would
If
be
only. If only.
All right, but with that, we're going to take a quick break here before game 2, Paragon 5. Just got to update that score real quick. But Paragon 5 take game 1. And, of course, up 1-0 now and looking to take the series. All right, welcome back to game 2. We've got Paragon 5 versus Waste Potential. Paragon still going to be on the blue side. It looks like they're sticking to that. Worked for him game 1, so why not? As we get the Ivern and Gragas bands, and of course, that Kazakh's gonna join the bench as well.
Vladimir not making its way through bans this time.
So it looks like both sides having a similar approach, but a few adaptations coming in. And Paragon 5 is going to stick the exact same 3 bands. And Waste Potential, we'll see what they do. But one ban. Okay, so 2 that are same from the game 1, and then 1 new ban here. So both teams sticking their guns pretty much. Just the Vladimir, the new ban, as Morgana is gonna be the first pick once again here in game 2. And again, you're in a situation where you've got a lot of 80 carries up that you could pick now. You can't pick them all the way, right? So Vayne or Kais is gonna be up, and that'll allow McTrump to, do the same things he did in game 1, and he's got a Morgana to protect him again. But okay, they're gonna attack the lane. It looks like Caitlyn gonna be the pick here. So Gani, Don, and Endril determined to try and win the lane against this Morgana. Few different hovers coming in. We'll see. Could be actually good to pick up an early jungler here in the Olaf, but no, the Zyra gonna be the decision here. Again, attacking the lane here. The Caitlyn Zyra it's gonna be tough to deal with, no matter even if you have the Morgana. So that's gonna be a rough lane, but you're gonna have to protect that lane again. No dash.
There we go, Sivir. I was literally just about to say, you just pick Sivir here.
The only issue if you do that is you have even less range, because Sivir is 500 range. So farming's gonna be. I mean, it's just gonna be. There's no real good pick here.
Well, no, the thing with Sivir is it's good against Caitlyn because Sivir just clears the wave with her abilities, with her Q, and then the
and a ricochet. But yeah, you run out of mana though.
Yeah.
If you use
kind of do the same thing.
If you use your spells to clear the wave early on, you're just gonna run out of mana though. But Rumble and Jarvan, it's it's true. There's a lot of debates here. Anyway,
yeah,
Rumble and Jarvan picked. So.
There is going to negate.
It's not bad. I mean, there's no way it's bad, but
I actually just don't like Kate. Like, if there's 2 80 carries that I absolutely cannot stand supporting, it's Caitlyn and Ezreal. Because, like, you just wait forever for them to do something. They just never do anything. You just sit there. And, like, Ezreal pokes, sure. But all he's going to do is get Klepto stacks that you want, like mana potions. And you're just going to be really upset because you didn't take Klepto. So the whole time you're just BM pinging his mana potion. Like, I wish I had that. Eddie?
Zach and Sejuani here are the bans, so gonna attack Solarica a little bit. Good, probably good again to throw him off. His picks, Sejuani is very good last game, and Rutledge, the Lysandra and Veigar gonna be banned away from him on the other side of Paragon. So, Riven would be something. Would be into a Rumble. Okay, so Riven into Riven into Rumble here. That's an aggressive pick.
Unless
could be mid lane Rumble, I suppose.
They banned 2 jungles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jungle the whole time.
Oh, Rumble in the jungle is what you're saying? Maybe.
Absolutely.
Well, Jax
That's actually
just got
the only
picked.
Rumble skin I own.
This actually could be. If there was ever a game that you might have Rumble jungle, never mind. Okay, I was gonna say
whatever.
they just picked Jax top, but no, it's gonna be Rumble in the mid lane. Like I thought, like Riven. Well, I guess Rumble go mid lane. You're like, no, Rumble in the jungle. It's gonna be Rumble mid lane, Riven top lane, and now Waste Potential has all this information. They know where everyone's going, so they have the counter pick here in mid lane with the to do whatever they want with. And it's going to be the Lux here into Rumble. So Rutledge going with the Lux.
All right.
Outranges the Rumble significantly, but a Jax Riven matchup as well. So a lot of interesting matchups here in the soul lanes.
Somewhat should tell Jarvan to take smite. Okay, there we go. There we go. He got it. He got it, guys.
No, he is not. Don't worry about it.
A bit of solo queue flashbacks there. I think everybody's had that jungler that just refuses to switch to smite until like 2 seconds left, and you're just like, is he gonna do it? And everybody in the chat is like, smite, smite, smite.
Just increasing amounts of smites being typed away in the chat.
Solo queue is a scary place, kids.
It feels abusive almost. Like it definitely feels bad.
No, I think you have to be like some sort of like sadistic human being to play solo queue. Like you have to.
Or masochistic.
Well, I mean, sadistic is more of like an emotional thing, whereas like masochistic is like a physical pain.
I'm pretty sure they're both just they're literally just opposites of each other. Masochistic is you enjoy pain. Sadistic is you like seeing others in pain.
Is it?
Yes. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, I really enjoy winning, and I really enjoy when the people on the other team start flaming each other in all chat.
So you're
I think I'm
is
just
what you're saying.
Absolutely. I really don't like when I'm the one being flamed for missing ults. Even though their Silas has missed like 7 this game, so clearly it's not that easy to land. It's like the worst feeling ever when you miss a Sona ult. Because like if you miss your first one, it has to be amazing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Land ult after ult after ult, and then miss one, you just hate yourself. So it's even worse.
Well, I've never played Sona, so I can't relate. I guess I can't understand you at all.
It's just so awful. Like, sorry I missed one ult, guys. Sorry I suck. I don't know.
I have played though. I played one of the most conflicting feelings I've ever experienced playing solo queue. So I was playing Draven. My support locked in Blitzcrank. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go kill him a bunch. Awesome.
So you won, right?
Well, here's the conflicting part, right? I was sitting in lane, farming away. Okay, push. I got level 2 first. I'm like, all right, go in, Blitz. We got this thing. First hook. Wide right. All right. Okay.
Oof.
Okay. You know, everyone, you know, hey, they juked it. Everyone missed whatever, you know, right?
Oof.
Fast forward like 5 minutes later, he still hasn't landed a single hook, and he's throwing them like off cooldown basically.
He's trying.
He's trying his little heart out. He's trying his little metal heart out, man. He's going for it. He's going hard. But he literally, I think, for the first, 10 minutes of the game, he literally didn't hit a single hook. I'm not even talking like he hit a hook where the guy would just like was walking into him and he pulled like the Malphite into our team. Like he didn't even hit a hook like that. Like he just literally couldn't hit one. It was unbelievable. And I was like, man,
in my games.
I was
honestly,
like, it just open. Like it's not happening, man. Like, and we didn't even die. I was just like getting poked out. All right, well, I guess we got it back. All right, we're back in lane here. I got a Vamp Scepter, so I can sustain. We just got to hit a hook, man. Hit a hook. It's like, no, he still can't do it.
There's no hooks.
No hook. The hook never came, man. I was waiting the entire game, and then 15 minutes, I was like, all right, just forfeit. Our top,
actually playing
our
two of my favorite skins in the game.
What are those?
Lunar Empress Lux and Battle Bunny Riven. One of those is for very obvious reasons.
Wow, I see you're a man of culture as well.
Yeah. And Lunar Empress Lux, I don't know, I just like the way the skin looks. It looks nice. Drag the screen. while we're paused.
I'd say one of the coolest looking skins, I think, is Dark Star Thresh. I think that's I just like all the Dark Star skins, man.
I like the Dark Star skins. There we go. That's how those words work together. I like those skins. They look really nice, especially like when you play on like higher settings. Like they look really nice.
Okay, yeah, the higher settings are important because it's all the particle effects and all the whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. I like the Super Galaxy Rumble. I think Super Galaxy Rumble is the best. The animations for the base skin are actually like not good.
Of all of the Super Galaxy skins, I like Nidalee and Elise the most. And the only reason I like Elise the most is because when she transforms into spider form, she's purple with neon green like accents. Ava Unit 1 from Neon Genesis.
Don't know what that is, but okay.
It's weeb trash stuff.
I know it's an anime thing. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. Oh.
I mean, if you want to watch it sometime, it's like my favorite anime.
What's the name again?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
That's a long name, dude.
Yeah, but it's like really good. It's like 26 episodes in a movie. So
is it just do they just discuss color theory? It's like there's like there's like a war between neon and pastel colors.
Oh, I mean, that would probably be a pretty interesting anime, but it's slightly not that.
I just like the idea of like two groups getting into conflict over color theory. I just think that's like that's just like the funniest thing. Like it's so dumb, but like you could just make so many jokes about that. Well, if I'm watching this, I've seen like let's just pretend I've never seen an anime ever. What am I watching? Because I've like seen like one or two.
Okay. So like Neon Genesis is like like on the surface, like bland explanation, it's a mecha anime. So it's like giant robots and they fight alien monsters basically.
I just watched an anime. I the one anime or like one or two I've watched was the one where they're like the Calaxosaurs or whatever. Those are the aliens, or I guess they're from Earth, whatever. That's I've seen that one. What's the? I have no
idea.
In giant robot. It's like these teenage kids and they're in giant robots fighting stuff. It was very popular. I don't know. It was another giant robot thing.
Maybe?
What?
Gurren Lagann?
No.
Is there like a super hella jailbaity character?
No, it's not. It's not. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Real quick.
We just got out of pause, but
it doesn't. It's important. Dude, this is more important. I don't even care, man.
Slightly more important.
Like this is.
Because the anime sounds interesting.
All right, here we go. Ready? I'm gonna find this thing. I wish I just knew the name.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Don't worry. I like sometimes forget anime that I watch too. So
Darling in the Franxx. Is that how you say it? There's two X's there. I don't think that's.
Darling in the Franxx. Yeah. So I had a couple friends say Darling in the Franxx was like a watered down Neon Genesis. I personally haven't actually watched Darling in the Franxx yet, so forgot it existed until you said it. So I might have to watch that tonight or maybe tomorrow.
You're just gonna watch it all at once? It's like there's like
dude,
20
if you don't
episodes.
binge anime, what are you doing with your life? Like,
I don't know, other things, man.
Like what? Like what is there to watch? Like
okay, if we're talking shows, I've been watching The Blacklist because
dude, I was gonna watch the episode tonight.
I haven't seen the most recent season, so like don't say anything about the most recent season.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, oh my god.
Honestly, that show, like I don't even give it like I can't swear here, but I don't care about any like of the characters that you're supposed to care about. Like I don't care about Elizabeth, like I really don't.
Who do you like in that show, man?
James Spader is like, I don't know if I'm just like some idiot who's like doesn't know anything about acting or like TV shows, but I'll tell you, man, he's an amazing freaking actor. Like that show is made by him. Like
he's really good for that role, like 100%.
You know how he's just like he just the way he talks, and he like, you know, he has his mannerisms where he just like tilts his head and stuff, and he's like, it's like he's just a very good actor, because he was in Age of Ultron too, that like Marvel movie, and they like motion capped his character. Well, we got to fight here in the bottom lane. Gani don't in trouble, flashes away. McTrump with the flash to follow, not gonna find the kill.
Important to note that Zyra has barrier, and she just used it for
no reason. But now we got gank at the top lane. So a few ganks here interrupting our classy discussion of TV shows.
Yeah, the Blacklist is really good this season. It's nearing the season finale, but
it's been renewed for season 7, I'd assume.
I don't think so. I don't think it has yet.
I mean, I feel like they.
I hope not, because it would like low key spoil like what happens for the rest of the season. So.
Well, maybe they're doing that thing there where they're waiting to renew it just so people don't.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on. As we got some fights up in the top lane.
It looks like Regen Pride. Well, the counter strike coming in. The stun found in first blood over here to Sold My Son. I thought he was dead for sure, but the Riven ran out of cooldowns and he got his counter strike back up.
Wait, Riven has cooldown?
Yeah, she does. Don't worry.
When? Is that in the new patch?
Don't worry. Once she gets a Warhammer and a Kindle Gem, she doesn't have any cooldowns anymore. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. So she has to buy an item to undo the nerf. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like a 9.6 thing? Did that just happen?
It's dude, fresh out from Rito Games.
Oh, it's a hot fix. Okay.
Oh, good sidestep here by XQ. Pure Acid tried to find that gank, but no red buff.
Actually, don't quite understand how he sidestepped that. The animation went like right through him.
I think it's because the skin is like way fatter than the Rumble actually is.
Ah, okay. So it's one of those skins.
Yeah. It's one of those skins.
No, that's actually why I think Odyssey Sona is like the best Sona skin. Because like Odyssey Sona has this really long model. First 1/3 of it where she actually is like the hitbox. So people like aim for like the flowing tail part of the skin, and they'll just miss skill shots left and right.
Odyssey Sona thin. Low-key thin. Or the skin is thick and she is thin. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Sona's thick. Sona's pretty thick. Tone. I wouldn't say she's thick. She's like Tone. Pretty average, I guess.
She goes to the gym. She works out.
Oh yeah, no, she def works out.
A lot of squats.
Like that one song. Def squats. Seen DJ Sona, but definitely doing some squats.
Squats? Actually, like if you do like hold on, hold the thought.
Wait a minute. There we go.
There's gonna be a gank here. Here it comes. Regen Pride. That's not where you want to be, buddy. Here comes the stun in. Regen Pride. Solarca misses that resonating strike. He's coming back around. Maybe he can find the kill, but no. Sold My Son gets that. Pure Acid though with the gank in the bot. Oh, very nice spell shoot from Mick Obama. Gonna save him. Here comes TP. Here comes XQ. The ult gonna be used here on Gani Donut. Gani Donut goes down to Endril in trouble as well. The binding though, not gonna land Endril with the flash away.
I just love the Morgana visual update because now whenever she black shields, she doesn't like stop and do anything. She just black shields, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes like the interactions with everything so much more hilarious. Like when J4 ganked just now, continued walking like nothing was happening. And it's just so beautiful.
She just doesn't give a crap about you.
Yeah, she's like, whatever, I'm just gonna go about my business. Thanks for showing up. That Zyra damage is something else, though.
She hasn't even backed yet. She's still sitting on the starting item. So,
Yeah, so I spell thief needs to get nerfed. I'm just saying.
well,
Please.
McTrump now in trouble. The black shield came through, but it's too late, I think. McTrump with a good sidestep, though. Here comes the smite. Oh, McTrump goes down. Mick Obama now. He's got the binding, though. Pure acid. He falls, and Mick Obama going to go down to a Thorn Spitter. Zyro with the kill.
Funny, in the tooltip for Morgana's Q, it actually says stun your opponent for 2 to 60 seconds, depending on death timer. Someone told me that in a solo queue game like yesterday, and I was like, holy shit, that's like the funniest thing I've ever heard. The lie, though.
That
So
just
get an AFK notification at that point. Like,
that just makes you feel bad, though. It's like Riot's just Riot made Dark Binding last forever, and oh, now we got a gank here in the top lane. The Dragon's Rage used Regen Pride. Good flash out. He'll save himself there. Not quite quick enough there on that Resonating Strike, and Regen Pride gonna get away.
as the meme goes, gotta be quicker than that.
Well, he was up to the task that time. And this Rumble here in the mid lane, sitting even and got that kill as well in the rotation. And now here comes Rumble again. The Jinx ult from downtown will not get the kill. XQ gets it in the end, but still, it looked cool.
It's really cool to see. Interesting to see Jinx land ults. They don't land a lot of those where I'm from.
You don't understand. Where I come from, Jinxes are really bad. All right, here we got a fight in the top lane. Regen Pride gonna get out of that one, but Soul, my son, doing a pretty good job. Still no CDR purchase there. Went for a lot of AD there. So Regen Pride still winning on those cooldowns. Again, needs
Still don't
that.
believe me. Like, if I click on this ribbon right now, you're gonna tell me that it says cooldowns.
Well, here we go. Here's the kill, but looks like Soul, my son, gonna trade his life here. Pure ass with a good counter.
I can't check. God dang it. Played spectate client. Well played. I'm proud of you. All right, let's look at some gold income.
Dad, is that you? Is that?
Oh, maybe.
You said you were proud of me.
Hey. That was a really good use of the plant there to block the
binding.
the zappy thing.
Oh, the zappy
No,
thing?
the zap. Yeah,
The zappy thing.
the zap.
That's what we're resorting to. Just
The Jinx W, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the W. The like
yes.
the shooty thing that slows people. the
Here,
zap.
I'll look at it. It's just called Zap. It's literally
Okay.
just called Zap.
I was trying to add extra things to it. I thought it was just zap, but I was like, hold up.
Well, there's an exclamation mark, so it's Zap.
Really? Okay, that makes sense.
Now we got to invade the XQ trying to steal out this blue buff. Solar is making his way down. One kill already picked up here from XQ, and more fighting in the top lane. Now, Nick Obama will get out safely there with a Dark Binding.
So they actually widened Dark Binding's hitbox with the visual update. That's the conspiracy. So yeah, I'm like decent at Morgana, but ever since the visual update, I've been like really good at landing bindings.
I believe it, man.
Basically scripting.
Soul, my son, again, he's really doing well in the top lane. He might just find the solo kill. The stun from the Counter-Strike comes in. He's going to go down, though, it looks like, for the trade. No, he survives, made it out. But Jarvan is here to try and trade that. There's more fighting in the bot lane. Here comes the Jarvan, dunks him. Now Mick Obama with the stopwatch. Going to buy some time, but the immediate root from the trap. And now, oh my goodness. Mick Trump going to find the kill there with the Jinx. And now Solarka coming in. Mick Obama's going to go down, but Endril, he'll fall to the zap. As Mick Trump gets very excited there from that kill. He didn't actually get the first one there, so just the one overall. But now gonna find the turret plates.
The tormented soil, or whatever it's called nowadays. I think it's tainted ground now. Getting the kill.
Morgana, the original Goth.
Yeah, right? No,
mean-
I really don't like what they did to Bewitching. Bewitching looks really ugly now. Like, that was her best skin, and they, like, gutted it. Which is why Sinful Succulence is the greatest skin in this game.
Now we got a Gake in the mid lane. Here comes Pure Acid trying to find XQ. He's able to dodge out on that flag and drag. Flashed over the wall, and now here comes Soul My Son. He's found the stun here, Pure Acid. He's going to go down. That gank got turned around on him. Very nice rotation from Soul My Son. Going to get that kill, helping out his mid laner there.
Some good movements from Rumble there, too. Nice flash to just get away from all of the skill shots.
XQ been dodging out very, very well. The skill shots, the Lux skill shots, the Jarvan coming in for his ganks has not found much success there. 3-0-1 on this Rumble. The Jax 5-2. The Soul Lane's doing very well so far from Paragon 5.
And the gold leads on just about every member of Paragon 5 are starting to really mount up. Jinx has like a 1200 gold lead on Caitlyn. Rumble has around a 900 gold lead on Lux. Look at the top lane actually. 2,000 gold lead on this Jax over the Riven.
Well, he's certainly winning these fights here. He's found the Counter-Strike stun and might just find the kill. Regen Pride, the flash to follow. Soul My Son picks up another kill. Despite the pressure from the jungler on the top side, Soul My Son has done a lot here. And now with 6 kills.
Voice line for Jax goes, imagine if I had a real weapon. Well, this Jax has a real weapon.
He's already got that Triforce.
Wonder if the Spear of Shojin is going to come in at this point.
Soul My Son, he's looking for the dive. It's a 2v2 here, and looks like Guardian Donut out of the picture. A 2v1 Pure Acid. Well, he's going to be trying to stay alive underneath this turret. He's cleared out the minions, but the proxy coming in from Solderica and Soul My Son. If they're already picking off the ADC, looks like they're just going to back off. Not going to try and make the play happen. Afraid of that Cataclysm.
Yeah, definitely have to respect that ability. Especially under turrets.
Do have the Rift Herald, and Dragon will come up in about a minute 20, so a few objectives coming up soon means that, well, I mean, when you're in this position, Paragon 5 could really blow open this game here with a couple more objectives and turrets.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're going to start looking to do. They're going to try to probably do a 1-3-1 here.
It would make sense. Rumble already in the bottom lane. Jax making his way up to the top lane to continue that push. The Jarvan is currently on the Rift Herald here. It's about 6,000 health down. McTrump getting that red buff right now. So he won't be over there. He does have ultimate. But yeah, no one gets testing his Rift Herald.
Even knows that they're on it. There's no vision in the area.
Has not looked over there, and looks like the Jarvan will get that. So that's actually a really big pickup here. The Rift Herald, well, alleviate the pressure, obviously, if the Rift Herald being used against you. Plus, you know, the fear of using the Rift Herald, like, you know, be countered. So if Paragon 5 goes for a big push, like, you know, they can't really race their opponents, basically, is what the Rift Herald ensures. So that's very nice to pick that up. Gives, you know, Waste of Potential an option to deny some of the pressure there, but they still got to worry about this Jax hammering his way down and just the rest of the members, right, from Paragon 5.
Get to see Caitlyn's recent buff in action there to her ult. So if you see me in your solo queue game and there's a Caitlyn on the other team,
No, we got a gank here on the bottom side. Pure Acid trying to find the kill, but XQ, well, he's doing a lot of damage here. Pure Acid. Oh, the Jinx ult from downtown finds a double kill. McTrump comes in with a rocket. That was all the way from the dragon.
It's one thing when your Jinx rocket picks up 1 kill, you probably feel really hype about it. But getting a double kill off of your Jinx rocket,
XQ with the TP now. He's looking for Gani Donut and Endril. So My Son probably not going to be able to join. He's very low. He's still coming, though. Finds the... Oh, Endril going to flash away. He'll still go down to the flames from XQ. And now Gani Donut Oh, trying to trade one back, but he will not. Sold My Son survives, and the bot lane fall from waste potential. Now the binding comes through. McTrump and Mick Obama trying to make something happen. They do. They find the kill, and Mick Obama will get out alive. Oh, never mind. Regen Pride is here. The binding, actually. Oh, Mick Obama is going to get out. Oh, what a play. And now the defensive kick there from Solderica. Also going to keep McTrump safe. So, looks like the McDo are going to get out okay with a kill for themselves.
That's just really good lane synergy as well. Like Morgana Jinx, that's really solid bind plus traps. Anything with a snare plus Jinx traps is pretty fantastic. Just allows your Jinx to sit there and wail away on them until they die, usually.
Now a 10k gold lead.
3.5 seconds of stun, right?
Something insane like that. Well, at least it's CC, so it's root. It's not a stun. It's a root, but
yeah.
So they can still cast spells and whatnot, but
Still try.
Yep.
Jinx traps is 1.5, and Morgana Q is forever.
It's infinite. But here comes Soul My Son. He's found Gani Donut in the side lane, but he's gone now. Always in our hearts here. Oh, the Jinx Rocket. They found a lot of damage here on Rutledge, and he's going to be forced to flash away. Here comes the dunk. XQ. And with the help of Soderico, they're going to find the kill. Pure Acid goes down. A 6th death for him. Tied for the most with Regen Pride, who has DC'd. He's back, though. It looks like. Well, at least Pure Acid is. Nope, they're just going to forfeit. Never mind, then. Okay, well, that was a little bit of an anticlimactic ending to the series, but...
All right.
2-0. Paragon 5 take it in what is a surprising fashion. 18.5 minutes in, 20-4 in kills. The gold lead was over 10,000. It was pretty much over, but just going to call it there. Going to say that's it for us. Wasted potential fall 2-0. I mean, that was a dominating second game performance there.
I just want to point out that we waited a week for this match because it got delayed for a few for about a week, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
certainly the game one lived up to the hype of the series. I think the game one was very exciting. You know, back and forth, could have gone either way. And game two, Paragon 5 just came out with it. You know, just sprinting
dominance.
Yeah, and really, I think it was secured through the top lane. To be perfectly honest, I mean, by no means was anyone doing bad on Paragon 5's team, but the advantages, especially with the jungle pressure, you have to consider.
Definitely 7 and 2 Jax. That's gonna be able to carry just about any game.
Yeah, that's with Pure Acid ganking as well. So you know you have to consider that as well. That like his 2 deaths came off of trades from Pure Acid coming up there, and then he also found time to roam. Rumble found time to roam. That was a huge TP early on from Rumble. I think he was level 6, came down TP, found the kill off the ultimate, and yeah, made really life easy on the bot lane. And then they took it from there, found some kills in the mid lane, and we're just getting turrets. The one blemish I think you have to really think about is the Rift Herald there. I think that was a little sloppy.
The fact that they had no vision on it is a little concerning.
Yeah.
Because they allowed it to get taken like that both games. So that's definitely something that they're going to have to probably work on a little bit, is just getting vision on objectives a little bit better. There are some teams in the league that if you allow them to have Rift Herald, they're going to take advantage of it. They're not just going to randomly drop it somewhere and... Well, I mean, they didn't drop it this game, but...
Still in the inventory at the end.
That's what matters. That's what matters. You got to have Rift Herald in inventory and
technically Rift Herald can beat all the turrets, so technically they won the game, right?
Theoretically
they won. So really wasted potential. Should be tied 1-1, but Paragon 5 actually win the series 2-0, and pretty much have secured themselves first place here. I say that, but anything can happen, right? We still have a few more games to be played.
Yeah, actually, I don't think it's possible because now Paragon 5 has the head-to-head versus WP. I think
right.
was to lose to USA, and WP was to beat Rats. I think they play this week.
Yeah, so Paragon 5 plays USA as you said, and Wasted Potential plays Rats as you said.
I think there might be a tiebreaker, maybe.
Yeah, I believe Paragon 5 has the head-to-head, so I think they've guaranteed themselves first place, even if they lose to USA. USA is 7-8, so definitely potential for upside there, but Wasted Potential almost certainly win their game. They're playing the Rats, who are 3-12. Who knows?
No, Insecure is 3-12.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fallen mislabeled then. Rats are 7-9 against. Okay, it's mislabeled. Rats are 3-12 in one, and then 7-9 another.
Yeah, because the playoff picture right now is USA and Rats in 6th and 7th place, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Rats. Okay, Insecure plays Wasted Potential. So Fallen. I don't know if you're listening, but you screwed up the schedule. Rats are playing Wasted Potential. And
I don't know.
And they're playing Free Tyler 1 on the same day within like an hour and a half. So I'm pretty sure Rats aren't playing 2 games there. It's Insecure that are actually playing.
Oh no, Rats is still not confirmed to be. The first game is still not confirmed to be the correct time.
Okay.
That was
anyway.
That was in the announcement.
The point is, we're a mess. Paragon 5 is playing USA, that we know, and Paragon 5 is going to be in first place. That's what we know.
Yeah, that is.
We're sticking to that. That's all we know. Paragon 5, they're in first place, okay, and well, I mean, you still have playoffs, right? So Wasted Potential still in a good spot. Most likely going to be second place as well. Lane 0 is fishing around. Akuma Blades, we'll see. So there's still a few things to be worked out in this bracket, and these last few games really do matter quite a bit, especially for certain teams. Obviously, they matter more. But yeah, like you said, the playoff picture starting to shore up here. Insecure definitely out of it. And
I actually think Paragon 5, Wasted Potential, Lane 0, and Akuma all are locked into playoffs.
Yeah, because Akuma did get that default win, yeah. So there's a potential here for a few members, but Rats, Rebrand, and U.S. Army Esports, Retail 1. A lot of important teams a lot of important games to go around for these teams. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's not for tonight. That's for later on. But for our series here.
Updated.
Anyway, Paragon 5 takes it. They've got first place, and they've secured themselves some great seeding for playoffs here. It's exciting to see, though, this league looking very different than it did in Season 1. Our defending champs, Retailer 1, are sitting at the middle of the table right now, literally as middle as you can be at 8-8. And Lane 0 Blizzard doing a bit better than that. But, they're not, who are, of course, our defending runners-up here. So it's cool. Paragon 5 and Wasted Potential coming out, showing that they're doing pretty well. And Paragon 5, now the team to beat. Everyone saw them take down Wasted Potential, who, were tied with them, until tonight. So makes playoffs even more interesting. We've got a lot of different stuff going around here, but that'll do it for us tonight. We should see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what the time is, but probably around 9 o'clock tomorrow, like it was tonight. But with that, anything else to say?
Just everyone have a good night as usual. Stay safe. Don't make any bad decisions. Like playing solo queue.
Is playing solo queue drunk okay? Is that acceptable, or is that not okay?
I would really so it depends on if you're in my elo or not. If you're in my elo, I would much prefer that you didn't. But if you're above or below me, by all means, do whatever you want. As long as you're not in my game.
Well, all right then.
Thank you for being drunk, but I don't care.
Well, thank you for your advice. Either way, it's been a pleasure having you guys here. Thanks for watching, everyone who stuck around through our shenanigans and talking about random TV shows while we waited for the game to start and all that stuff. But appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, and I assume Sunday as well. So thanks, and see you again soon.